Huh. Nice view. Fear. A sentiment that our bodies and minds craved since the beginning of this comfortable modern age. We went from intelligent creatures capable of battling vicious beasts to empty hollow shells who still think that Fortnite is a good game and that these videos are actually funny. I rejected these crude means of entertainment and I searched the land for something worthy of my useless time. I desire true entertainment, not just a game, but an experience where being aware of the endless ocean of dangerous possibilities is a necessity to proceed in your path. I wanted something that can fill the hole inside my chest, and I found dating the Soul games. Nice view.
Long time no see!
Here is a very original take. Soul games are pretty good. And before you turn off the video because you probably opened the fridge today to find a random dude saying that the Soul games are masterpieces, first tell the random dude to get the fuck out of your home. Second, I want to ask a very profound question that will literally benefit no one whatsoever. Why do we enjoy the Soul games? Of course, the common, most obvious answer is because they offer a challenge. I love getting beaten up to death every 2 seconds. I like wandering these rotten yet beautiful lands with a piece of cloth around my waist and a giant club, like an ogre. I get it, but why do we enjoy these things? Why is it so thrilling to be so weak in a world where everything wants to kill you? What I think is this: we play video games because we want to feel stuff. In simpler words, we desire emotions. Strong emotions that will help us feel rejuvenated after a long, hard day of work or school, or of doing nothing. Because what I noticed when I thought about it is that the games I like more than most are the games that make me feel strong emotions. These emotions sometimes may look negative from afar, like frustration when you have to collect every fucking weapon in the game to unlock the true ending, or sadness when your dog dies in Minecraft.
Go! You disgust me! Go!
Or guilt after killing Toriel and Undertale like the stupid piece of shit you are. But in the end, these feelings are what makes playing video games genuinely enjoyable. But the Soul games take this to a whole other level. First thing that we think of when the Soul games are mentioned is the genuine desire to stab yourself to death when losing to a nearly defeated boss, or the intense anger that you feel when this dudes decide that he wants to fight you in this incredibly inconvenient narrow cliff. But let's be honest, the Soul series range of emotions is way wider than that. Like, for example, the reason why I never get bored playing a Soul game is because of the constant feeling of danger that these games present, using the genius level designs, the wide variety of enemies, and the general dark, eerie atmosphere of the world. When playing a Soul game, you're never safe, which adds on the feeling that this world is on its own. It's independent, it is not created for your convenience, you're just a worthless, weak bug that was thrown here, and all you can do is try to survive while making your way through the world. It's actually similar to real life when I say it out loud. Even if you don't really try to understand the lore or the story and the history behind the worlds of these games, it doesn't feel like it matters. I know a lot of you may disagree, but for me, it felt like my ignorance of the story behind this world only made the experience more enjoyable for some reason. It's not like I'm saying this because I couldn't really piece out the game's lore due to the fact that I'm dumber than the people who did. I'm not annoyed by that fact at all. But seriously, the feeling of being a very small piece in a world larger and more complex than your sorry existence had a very beautiful charm to it, making your way in a destroyed world where strange monsters and beasts loom by, becoming more skilled as a player along the way, speaking to the different depressed NPCs that you find here and there. Many games previous to the Soul games managed to create beautiful, satisfying, immersive adventures, like the Zelda games or Knights of the Old Republic, but I'm gonna be honest, none of them felt as epic as these games, because that's what makes me adore the Soul games and Soul formula overall. These games are epic, and as a simple dude who likes big swords and dragons, I couldn't ask for more. But what makes the adventure element here so effective is the fact that these games feel like your adventure, not some dude who is trying to save the world from a demon god or Bowser. Every Soul game is designed to indulge the player in its world, which makes it even more fun. Who doesn't want to be thrown in a dark, gruesome, unforgivable world where the slightest mistake can lead to your doom? Believe me, it's fun. It's not like I'm a socially awkward dude who's afraid to join society, so he spends his time fighting giant crabs and literal piles of shit. And all that, I still didn't talk about what actually made these games special to the hearts of many people, which is the fact that they have the best boss battles in any video game franchise. The moment you pass through this shadowy wall, you are certain that you're up for some really, really good stuff. Just look at this. This shit is better than drugs. This is the best thing that have ever been created since Genesis. I don't really have to explain why the boss battles in these games are so incredible, but I'll do it anyway, because I want this video to be longer. First of all, listen. This is, in my opinion, half of the boss fight. Without this, these battles would lose so much charm. Epic is an understatement when talking about the boss themes. Just listening to this while wiping the sweat off your forehead trying to dodge the insane attacks thrown at you from the magnificent gigantic beast in front of you is enough to make a life-sentenced criminal smile. Trying to overwhelm these creatures that were designed to look way more powerful than you. The designs of the actual bosses vary. You can find your everyday demonic entity or big strong monster, while also you will encounter the normal sized warrior from time to time. But the thing that most boss battles have in common is again the sense of unimaginable threat. It's like the bosses are telling you this: you've been quite fucked on the way here. Now you will learn what being fucked actually means. Like telling you that you've never even seen what the creatures of this world are capable of doing to you. But here where it gets even more interesting. A lot of the bosses in the Soul games are pretty difficult, but when faced with these entities that represent a test to your skill up until that point in the game, there's two options. First, you raise the white flag and go play Puyo Puyo Tetris, like the little bitch you are, or you try again, lose over and over and over, hate the game, then love it again, then punch the wall for some reason. But in the end, after getting better and better with each attempt, you claim victory. All those emotions of anger and frustration turn into something holy. After spending multiple attempts, maybe even days trying to conquer this overwhelmingly powerful enemy, you prevail in an epic showdown where the OST, the boss design, and the set itself of the battle play a part in making you feel the danger of what you are doing right now. But you tried again and again, got better, and destroyed the obstacle. I'm still not sure if the deeper meaning behind these bosses were intentional or not by the game creators, but even if it's not, people have taken a meaning from these battles, from the Soul games as a whole. The meaning of no matter how hard what you are facing, how impossible it seems to overcome this wall, if you tried hard, if you were determined to reach your goal, there is nothing that can stop you. Even if 3 mysterious gods from the abyss have risen for the sole purpose of stopping you, you will win if you put effort to become better, strengthen your skills and resolve. And that is what started the annoying wave of YouTube videos titled "The Soul Games Changed My Life." I know what I said in this video isn't the most revolutionary point of view you have been exposed to, but it is truly how I feel about these games. Hauntingly beautiful experiences doesn't even begin to cut it. These are the kind of games that really push what this medium is capable of doing. It shows the unlimited potential of video games, and that's why the Soul series will always be one of my favorite things in this cursed, disgusting planet. Thank you, everyone.